All right. Welcome to the FishFin show, whatever we're going to call this thing. I'm not really sure. We haven't really designated an actual name for this, but this particular playlist for the FishFin YouTube channel is really just to interview industry leaders, experts, and visionaries in their particular field to have them share their story and really just tell us their secrets. Like, what are they doing in their business? What are they doing that's become successful, and maybe some of the challenges that they encountered along the way and how they overcame those. So today we actually have Josh White on with us, and he's actually part of our FishFin team. And I won't take away a lot from him. I will let him go ahead and introduce himself, tell a little bit about his backstory, and share some of the really cool things that he's been doing outside of the FishFin industry company.
Sure, man. So, how I got hooked up with FishFin was I'm a race car driver, and I've been racing since I was 16. We started local, and just like anybody else, I started local on the dirt tracks, and just kind of worked my way up. And now I am racing the Arca Menard series. I've raced the NASCAR trucks, so it's been this journey. It's been an amazing journey, and I'm also a Marine veteran. I've been in the Marines six. I was in Marines for 6 years. I got out in 2015. I was a combat engineer, and yeah, now I'm actually doing some work for FishFin. Great company, man. I love what they're doing, and it's been great working with them ever since we got hooked up last year. How we got hooked up was I was going to race last year, and they actually became a sponsor, and we went to Charlotte. Had a great time until I wrecked. Um,
Oh man, oh no.
yeah, I don't think it was my fault though, but either the throttle got stuck or the um, both right side tires failed and went flat. Either way, turn three, turn four wall, probably close to or over 200. It was pretty brutal. My neck hurt for about a week.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a really big outdoorsman. I've hunted, I've fished, I've been an outdoorsman since I could pretty much walk. I'm actually live the place where all that started. Um, I started coming up here when I was like 4 years old, um, where I live at now, and that's how I got started in all this was coming up here with my grandfather and going fishing and going hunting, and um, now I live here, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I live out in the middle of nowhere in the country of West Virginia, and it's great. I love fishing, and what better way to combine what you love and now I'm working for a great company. FishFan is amazing. You guys definitely need to check them out and download them.
Yeah, definitely. You're over one of the regions. What region do they have you over?
Northeast. So um, I handle West Virginia, Virginia, Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania. I'm fairly certain that's all of them.
Yeah. Well, you got my state, Michigan. I mean, I don't know about Ohio. You could probably leave Ohio out there, but but yeah, that's where I'm originally from, was Michigan. So, but yeah, I'm down here in Texas. We're expanding globally, of course. We're expanding pretty quickly. I was just talking to Robert this morning, the owner, and we've gotten quite a few downloads within the last day or two, which is pretty significant since obviously it's still a fairly new startup, but it's actually grown pretty fast. Um, some just as you can attest to some of the features that we have. So what we've done and why we say we're the best app out there for the fishing industry, we've taken all the bits and pieces of the apps that are out there, all the components, all the great parts of the businesses, the different apps and programs and platforms that are out there, and essentially we've just rolled it all into one. There's no more need to go to this app to book this, and there's no more need for that app to schedule that, and no more need for this app to sell this. Everything is pretty much done all within our platform. And and the other cool thing is it's really just it's a social platform, right? So like the other social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever they are, you can share your stories, you can share videos, you can share pictures, you can gain your followers. But what's really cool, and there's a couple cool different things about it, is that one, we don't restrict the algorithm, right? So if you have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, you get 100,000 followers, only about 5% of those people, give or take 5 to 10% of those people are actually going to see the posts. Just they don't push that out organically, right? Their algorithms restrict it because what do they want you to do? They want you to spend money. Well, our approach is spending money on ads. Let me clarify. So our approach, of course, is to make sure that you've worked hard for those followers. So we're going to push out all those notifications, pictures, and videos, and all the stuff that you're doing on the app to those people that are following, or maybe your group or whoever it might be. For guides and captains, we have a platform. We have an area for you specifically for that. Right now, you have to go to this app for this and this one for that. But right now, everything can be managed right within the app. You can schedule the trips, you can book the trips, you can sell the trips. And the real cool thing is we don't actually, unlike some of the other platforms out there, is we don't actually charge you a ridiculously high fee for that, I guess, so to speak. Those other ones take 20, 30, 40% of whatever your sales that you make. As the recording of this video date, it's just a flat $2.99 per transaction, $2.99, not 299, like some people say or think. And we got a lot of other features that are rolling out as well. There's a lot of other great things that we're gonna have, like lodging and all that stuff. But we have vendors that come on there and they sell their products and services on there. Again, same flat fee. With that one, there is the store membership costs, but again, it's insanely cheap. So, I've used the app. It's great. There's a lot of other things you can do with it. You can download it. It's for free. You can set up a free profile account. I've used it for fishing for myself. I take our daughter out and we use it. Josh, I'm sure you probably use it quite a bit. I'm sure, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And, I'm going to continue using it. Just like you said, it's a great app that's kind of took the best features out of everything and just kind of rolled it into one.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's another thing that's amazing about FishFin is, they're always looking to improve. They're open to suggestions, and they go in the best possible direction they can every time. Whereas, Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, all that stuff is so corporatized that, well, they don't care if, some person has a suggestion. They're just going to run it their way.
Yeah.
FishFin, they're not that way. I mean, if they hear a suggestion that makes sense for them, they'll run with it. And I think that's awesome. So, I feel like it's not just a corporatized app where they say whatever, their way or the highway. I feel
Yeah.
that. I feel like it's more community driven, which is great.
Yeah. It's a fishing app. It's for fishers built by fishermen, fisherwomen, anglers, right? And the biggest thing that I think, especially since I've been talking to the owners, and I really think that this is just something that they wanted to build for its users, and not just be another social platform out there that has all these amazing features that blow all of the other apps out of the water. I'm just saying, but it's more that they actually care and they want to make sure that the users are actually getting benefit out of the resources that we have available to them. So you can create a blog, you can set up your shop on there, you can do all sorts of crazy things on there, and it's going to continue to grow each and every day. um I know you're part of the team as well, and but aside, so you do the racing thing on the side, which is obviously not connected, right? Do you do anything else with on the racing side?
Not generally. I handle a lot of. See, I do the racing, but you know, leading up to racing, I do a lot of marketing for different companies, and um, I guess you could call it consulting. So, I mean, it's a journey. It's not, I don't just go out there and start turning left on the weekend. There's a lot of things that lead up to that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
um so for some of those services, if you have to offer some of those out there, or if you want to offer some of those out there, like what services would you offer, and like what would be the best way for somebody to reach out to you, either online or email or phone, to reach out to you for more information?
I'm generally really easy to get a hold of. They can message me on Facebook, Instagram, and I got Twitter as well. But generally, Facebook is the best course of action to get a hold of me. There is an email on my Facebook as well. I think my phone number is on there. It might not be, but anyway, it's really easy to get a hold of me. I'm a little different than other people in my industry because I really like to work with my sponsors and potential sponsors. I do everything I can for them, and because of that, every company, it doesn't matter if they're small budget or big budget or everything in between. Every company's different. So to be honest with you, I wouldn't be able to even scratch the surface of answering that question.
Sure.
There's so many different things I can offer XYZ company. It just depends on their budget, what their mission is, and their goals. And um, but yeah, I mean, it's a very broad subject that I can't really just
Sure.
answer like, hey, we got
Yeah.
a coffee. Coffee's $2.99 a cup. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotcha. No worries. Okay. Awesome. Well, if you're definitely on the FishFin app, look them up, reach out to them there, connect with us as well. Connect with all of us on the FishFin app. That's what we got for, right? To build a community. Um,
Absolutely.
but other than that, Josh, from fellow vet to fellow vet, thank you for your service. We greatly appreciate it. And it is Friday of the Memorial Day weekend, man. What's your plans? What are you doing?
To be honest, I have no idea. I
Sounds
thought
about right.
about going, get me a beer at the gas station and then just sitting back and enjoying a fire this weekend. I don't know. I might go fishing. I mean, who knows? It's Memorial Day weekend. I definitely want to celebrate it. Um,
Yeah.
but to remember those that gave the ultimate sacrifice, but to also enjoy the freedom that they gave so much to for us to have. And
Yeah.
next weekend, though, this weekend, but next weekend, I'm getting married, so that's cool.
Oh, congratulations.
So I know what I'm doing next weekend. This weekend, I'm just kind of off the hook.
There you go, man. Well, cool. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. It's one of the greatest things I think that we have. That and kids.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, kids are awesome. Mine just turned 14.
oh, okay.
Handful.
Yeah, ours that's funny. They are, man. It grows up
Got
quick, big time. They grow up so fast. Ours is 7, and it literally just seems like we just brought her home from the hospital, and then she started pre-K, and it's like, where's all the time going?
I
Anyway,
remember I was able to hold her in one hand like it was yesterday.
yeah.
Next year, she's able to get her learner's permit. And I'm
I
just
know,
like,
man, it's crazy. It's
yeah.
crazy, man. Big time. It's insane. You cherish every single moment, man.
Oh yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks everyone for listening to this episode. We will definitely have plenty more. Go to fishfinapp.com, grab your free account. There's no fee to sign up for anything like that. Go in there and mess around with it, play around with it, and just really see for yourself why we're the best app out there for the fishing industry. With that, everyone take care. We'll see you on the next one.